Hey guys, Spartan here, and welcome to a video on a new mod that came out for Darkest Dungeon a few days ago. That being the Ringmaster, which is a class that I've been looking at for quite some time. Because it's very extensive, a lot of work's been going into it. It's not like a generic, oh hey, this is just a class that has like super powerful moves and whatnot. This is actually a very interesting character, which may be a bit overtuned in some ways, but fine in others. So her base stats are 34 HP, 30 dodge. For comparison, let's bring the Highwayman up. Highwayman has 43 and 30. Just ignore this one because he's got evasive. Not that great damage. 9 to 16 on Highwayman. Oh wait, no, she has 9 to 18, I forgot. I was just like comparing to the one that I had before, which had a level 4 weapon, which wasn't as good, but 9 to 18, I guess, yeah, it's pretty good for melee units. That's like, it's like Crusader level, isn't it? Where's my Crusader? Hang on. Yeah, 10 to 19 on Crusader, so 9 to 18 is almost as good. So this is a fairly squishy melee unit, and as I said, maybe a bit overtuned, because first off, she has 75 death blow resist. That's more than the Flagellant by 2%, but that's a lot. She has decent resistances all round. This one has 50% base stun. For reference, the Leper has like 60, so yeah, she's very sturdy. Not that great blight resist or disease resist, or even really debuff resist, but it's fine enough and serviceable. Now, her skills. So, Last Laugh, it's a basic attack. It also applies a steady amount of bleed, but the interesting thing is it gets plus 100% crit multiplier versus HP below 40%. This does not mean you are guaranteed to get a crit. It's not plus 100% crit versus low health. It's basically you get double your crit rate against units below 40% health. So, by default, she'd have 19 crit rate. So that would double to good old 38% crit rate, so pretty good, pretty good. Flummox, to make the Buffoon Flummox, it's a very long-range stun that also debuffs speed. Not that great damage, but it's a stun. What do you expect? Also doesn't have doesn't have a limit of uses, so fairly good. Grenade Entrance, it's a basically like a lunge skill, but it hits it hits any slot. And it gets plus 25% damage on first round, meaning, yeah, you can use it first round, get a huge amount of damage in, some knockback, good accuracy. So, yep, it's a good skill. Kneel is a move I haven't even tried yet, because it doesn't seem that good to me. So what it does, it bypasses guard, breaks guard, can't be guarded, pull 3 for 150% base, and then buffs her for 5 speed and 75% damage. But that buff is effectively only for 1 turn, so you're gonna get to use Kneel on an enemy, and then you're gonna get to smack them for a huge amount of damage, if you can hit them. So yeah, it should be good. This is the main move we'll be talking about. I'll do that after I've explained the rest of them. Barry and Leon is a basic stress heal for any unit. It's basically just like the Jester's one, except it buffs her stress relief skills. So she'll start healing more stress repeatedly if you keep spamming this. So, good. It's basically replacement Jester skill. In case you haven't been able to figure this out, this is, yes, a stress healing class. And we have Take a Bow. Uses per battle 1, and what it does is it gives her a big buff, 20% damage, 10 accuracy, and 8 crit for 2 battles, and it makes her lose 20% damage, 10 accuracy, and 8 crit for 1 battle, and also stress heals her allies. Basically, what this means is that next battle you'll have the buff and no debuff. It does absolutely nothing when you use it except for the stress heal. So you basically use this at the end of the fight and you get a big bonus for the next battle. Another interesting thing about this move is if you are playing Endless, the Ringmaster gets a refresh at the end of every fight, meaning that yes, you can use this at the end of every wave. And yeah, it's pretty good. So fan favorite, buffs target for 25% damage and 12 crit. And when that hero kills a monster, there is a 50% chance to reduce other characters' stress by 6. You can only have this buff active on 1 unit at once. And the amount of time this buff lasts is weird. I've seen it last 3 rounds, I've seen it last like 6 in Endless. So, I'm not sure what exactly causes it to stay around, but I believe the amount of crits your character lands does, count, or the amount of kills. Now, a very interesting thing about this is that if you use this and your character gets enough kills, they will get a quirk. Gand here, I was using in Endless, and he got Sideshow Act. An aspiring performer slightly increases the chance and showmanship of crits. What this does is it gives 5 crit, and it makes it so that crits heals 6 stress instead of 3. So that's crazy good, actually. And my Leper, who he'd been getting even more, he got that quirk, and then it upgraded to this one. A capable entertainer increases the chance and showmanship of crits. So 7 crit from this quirk. And this quirk does not build very quickly. It's like, I don't know if it can get faster or if it goes away, because Lovett he has 4 quirks locked effectively, so that's probably going to go away soon. And for reference, that was a 198 kill Endless mode. I only quit because I had diseases that I wanted to get rid of, like the worries and rabies. So even with the worries and rabies, this was my stress at the end of it, and this was immediately after a sleeper encounter. So, let's give a little demonstration, shall we? You know what, let's do this one, because it gives a new trinket for the Ringmaster. The Ringmaster has well, we'll actually get into those trinkets very soon. I forgot to talk about camp skills. So what this does, yeah, minus 10% max HP, on monster kill, refresh take a bow, once per battle. Friendly skill, buff self, plus 4 speed. What that means is basically friendly skill is take a bow, Barry and Leon, or fan favorite. So, I forgot to mention her camp skills, which is stupid of me. So she has prestigious aura. For 3 times it increases everyone else's blight, bleed, and death blow resist by a fair bit. Pretty good. Entertain, all companions lose 10 stress and get a minus 10% stress taken for 4 battles. It's like the same thing as the Houndmaster has. Coin flip. This is a Butcher's Circus joke. 50% chance for plus 15 dodge, and 50% chance for plus 2 speed. These are rolled individually for heroes, so someone can get plus 2 speed, someone else can get plus 15 dodge, etc, etc. And this is not like the stupid Arbalist thing where you can miss both of them. No, this is, you either get one or the other. Oh boy, prize box. Produces a Ringmaster Trinket. Now, this mod, this standalone character mod, has implemented all of the Butcher's Circus trinkets. It's balanced them a little so that they have like plus extra stress, but I'll show you what I have currently. So, I currently have only 5 because I've used it 5 times. I have the Cloak and Dagger, which, it's changed because it grants extra crit versus HP below 40%. That's basically a death blow replacement. Increases stress when you use it, so yeah, it's still pretty good. Heartseeker, basically the same, got that plus 10 crit versus HP below 40% extra stress. Hunter's Charm got an extra 10% stress because it was a bit powerful, except not really. Nepenthe is virtually unchanged. I got this in my Endless run and I was like, yeah, I could probably cheese Endless, but I didn't want to do a run that was too long, so I decided not to. And Parrying Dagger, which is unchanged, except for, like, the extra stress, because, of course, pretty much everything's gonna have extra stress, because these Ringmaster trinkets are too powerful to be in base game, usually. So, oh, I forgot to mention, last thing, there's a lot of talking needing to be done about this class, but this class has its own virtue and affliction. So, it has a 75% chance to get an affliction, 25% chance to go virtue, and that is unchanged by trinkets. We'll try and see what we can do with that, but for now, let's just get a party started. So yeah, I'll be running these 4. Now, what I'm using for the Ringmaster is her Crimson Court set, which is actually really powerful, except I'll go over it in a fight because it's a bit confusing. Oh my god, what is this map? Well, good start. You know what, that probably doesn't matter, since I don't even need to interact with everything. I've got 12 million gold on this file, and I've got everything upgraded to maximum. So I don't even need to specifically do anything other than beat the mission. I want to get into a fight so I can show off this Butcher's Circus Crimson Court Trinket set. It's very interesting. Alright, Madman Giant. Good start, good start. Let's kill you first. So she's got pretty good dodge. Right.
Impressive.
Let's let her turn come around. Come on. She's not that slow, by the way. She's got 8 speed, this one, because she benefits from the Jester's Construction District building, so she gets +2 speed and less stress taken. So, Hand of Mercy. Friendly skills. Cure Blight and Bleed. They heal 1 point for 3 rounds, and they debuff... Oh no, they buff the minus stress taken. And her set bonuses is 7 accuracy and 7 dodge, which is basically just the Hellions. And her other one, on attack hit, it buffs her for 6 crit, and when she crits an enemy it clears these buffs, and when she crits she heals 2 HP, which is pretty standard, but we are going for... Let's get Fan Favorite going. She is a bit loud with her abilities. She also has unique quotes for pretty much everything, which is like, that's crazy. Coming from somebody who has spent time making interactions. Let's get that light back up. But all Cartographer's Camp gonna come into effect.
Singular strike.
So when my leper gets a kill, we'll get a stress heal, good chance.
Decimated.
I believe crits increase this chance as well. And every character has, like, I believe 3 quotes for when a character scores and gets stress heals. Bonk. Yeah, that's why I use Suppressing Fire. It's a better skill than most people think.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I don't think my leper can kill this turn. So I will not use Take a Bow. Oh, wow. I guess that's fine. So that was an 8 stress heal crit.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I wonder how high that quote can actually get, because it can probably go, like, a bit higher. But yeah, stacking crit on the Leper or the Highwayman, or probably even the Shieldbreaker with Impale, is most likely a way you can use this. The only problem is you'll need her to go first. I don't have vulnerability hacks on this dude. What am I doing? That's kind of the reason I bought him out. Oh well, let's take this giant ectoplasm out then. 8. Man, I kind of forgot how shitty the Obelisk was in the base game. She doesn't have that plus 25% damage on Sniper Shot, which made her viable. Yeah. It's fine. He'll score like 1 crit and get back in action.
Devastating blow.
Oh yeah, these things have high debuff resist.
The ground
That's fine.
quakes.
Right, let's see that crit.
Annihilated.
It's only 3 for him.
Exposed to a killing blow.
So, the Ringmaster has actually even more surprises, if you could be, like, inclined to believe. But I don't know if we're going to be able to see it for a fair bit. I'll keep it as a surprise. I want the Leopard to get this kill here, so he can receive stress healing.
A victory.
Okay.
Perhaps the turning point.
It's not a guaranteed, of course, to get that stress heal. I do not need crests. I don't need heirlooms. I don't even need any of this shit. I can just dump this all off for supplies if I need to.
So,
Quite frankly, I don't even need all this food because I have the mill built in this file.
malformed, with misintent.
This isn't my OG file, this is the file I did when I was going for every achievement, which I still don't have, I'm missing 4. The problem with that being that those last 4 achievements are just horrid to get. I lost my pen trying to get one of them.
Well struck.
Alright, time for the big stress heal. Oh my fucking god. He's got plus 20 accuracy as well. Please miss. Thank you. He's got 9 dodge, but that minus accuracy is gonna save him.
In a single strike.
Minus 19 crit pretty much means they can't crit as well. So we will not take critical spider snot. Let's go for a tiny heal, I guess.
Obliterated.
Come on, take your move, leper. You're not that slow, you got 7. You've got prismatic speed locked in. I don't really need to worry about this guy, he's not going to do anything. Okay, scratch that.
Eradicated.
The only problem is that you need to apply that to... Oh, thank you, Abdul Alharzad, you fucking hack fraud. You need to apply that to someone who isn't stressed to get maximum efficiency. Take a bow is tempting, but I guess I should probably kill. Hooray!
Horrors brought low and driven into the mud.
I didn't even bring a key. It's fine, doesn't matter. Right. Before I forget, let's put vulnerability hex on, because that's kind of why I brought the obelisk.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Didn't I just beat these guys?
Strength to follow it.
Let's try this again. So yeah, you can cure Blight and Bleed with this. It's pretty good, actually.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Now, you may think, oh, that's... You know, you can't really spam this, because once it's up on someone, you cannot use that move again for a fair while, until it goes away. But it's actually a lot better than you'd think, because in my endless mode, I was doing... Okay, nice crit. I rolled Darkest Dungeon as one of the dungeons I was in. As in, like, when, you know, when the color shifts. And I got hit with the finger as a crit. I got hit with 2 Rend for the New Gods as well. So my leper was taking 18 bleed damage. And that was turn 1. So thankfully the Ringmaster went before the leper and immediately cured that with that stupid fan favorite Hand of Mercy benefit. It's crazy good.
Masterfully executed. Continue the onslaught.
That's the obelisk I remember.
Them all.
You know what, I'm just gonna take a bow because, quite frankly, the leper's gonna be able to kill both these bone militia with no problem. And if he doesn't, then I'm fucking disowning him. Okay, I'm disowning this leper. I'm going to kick this leper out that has Precise Striker, Eldritch Slayer, Support at Prismatic Speed, and Prismatic Force. Because he's just not worth it. Like, look at this occultist. He hasn't had a single bad heal.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I still want that anti-venom. Just for reasons. I should really, like, start with her in the back rank. So I can use Grand Entrance, but usually I want to start with Fan Favorite. Also, you cannot generate Butcher's Circus trinkets from anywhere but that prize box camping skill. You know what, let's try this on the obelisk. See how well she can do. Right. Or we should save that to kill that bleed. See if we can get a good bowler off.
A powerful blow.
Yeah, 40 crit rate thanks to that stupid plus 12 crit buff. It doesn't show on the buff thing. It's like when you hover over her, it'll say plus 12 from unspecified. Which, I mean, I guess is alright. You know where it's coming from. Oh. Use that just to get that buff for the next fight. Oh, something's wrong. Bowler didn't move the Arbalist backwards.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And death by weakening curse.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So we entered this dungeon with like 30 stress on both of our frontliners, and now no one has any. Do I want to camp before or after this? What buffs would I put on? I probably want to do it after, if I'm going to do it at all. Right. Let's try this.
Behold the infinite
That isn't too bad.
of the stars.
Right, so... Oh, I wish I had a... I should have put on Hands from the Abyss, because that's 170% stun. I'm actually going to want to put Revenge on here. Just so I can kill the Shambles spawn, if nothing else. She's the only one that got blighted. It's a real shame. Alright, let's remove this protection so the Arbals can get some shots in. What's that? 13 to 26. That's really good, actually.
And power.
Clap Claw is fine. The stress in this fight should be nothing. Poison, give me a proper fight. I can't really do much with her right now. I need to move the Occultist backwards.
A decisive pummeling.
Oh, that's really bad. Right, okay. I really don't need to take care of the Ringmaster because of the Ringmaster's special mechanics. Okay, that'll cure the Blight. You have to move back. And next turn the Ringmaster can move forwards. Easy cheesy. I guess it was just odd that he used Stentorius Lament. He usually only uses that when he's got two spawns. Let's keep that from killing this occultist. So yes, upon getting to 40% HP, the Ringmaster gains a riposte. As if this unit wasn't overtuned enough. Let's get back into the front lines. Oh, she's also got gifted, so she's gonna heal herself 1 extra HP. Which may not seem like much, because it really isn't. Also, nice crit. Can I kill you this turn? No, I cannot. That's too little. I'm gonna get rid of that other Shambles spawn. Maybe the riposte will kill.
Space between worlds.
Oh, that's great.
No place for mortal men.
Well, that shows how good the Ringmaster is. I mean, we beat a Shambler with a Leper and an Arbalist. Granted, like, 50% of that damage was from that one Leper hit. But yes, let's
Circle in the dark.
camp and feast.
The battle may yet be won.
So I want to generate a trinket. Tome of Fury, wow. It's one of the most overpowered trinkets in all of Butcher's Circus, and now you can get it in a campaign. This is just generally such a stupid trinket. I don't think plus 10% stress is enough to negate it. I mean, people run, like... I'm running the Ancestor's Pistol for the accuracy range skills. And this does that, and debuff skill chance with, like, Vial of Sand, which is kind of what I'm using this for as well. And it gives stun skill chance, which Vial of Sand gives as well, which I could use, but it's one trinket. Jesus. Right, reflection, I'll do coin flip because do speed, dodge, speed, speed. Okay, that's fine. I would have preferred dodge on the occultist, but I guess the arbalist having the same dodge as the occultist is fine as well. Triage, I don't really need to triage. I've got fine enough health already. Just restrain crossbow. And I don't need to stress heal. The one thing that the Ringmaster doesn't really have specific quotes for is the what's the word? Ambush? No, camping. I don't think she has unique ambush ones either, because that would just be a bit weird. Because you can't even see who's saying what.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
She resisted that. She's got like no blight resist. Bonk. So yeah, squishy unit having a riposte is a bit interesting, but it works, I guess. Let's just build up some crit. Get that stress heal back up. I've noticed that it pops up with resisted disease sometimes. I don't know what that is. That may be a bug. But yeah, I can't tell right now. Could be anything. Right. This occultist has been getting some decent heals, actually. So yeah, I have 37 crit against this fungal bombard, but I have 74 against this fungal claw, because it works with all crit. Meaning you can use like Grape Shot Blast and get huge crits. And nice crit.
The light, the promise of safety.
It's kind of how the Endless mode was carried by... Well, honestly it was carried by the Leper, but the Ringmaster played a big part in it as well. Just need to put you back in position. So, the reason I kind of not am starting at the back is because I want the Prophet's Eye bonus, in case you haven't figured it out yet. You know what, let me take off Grand Entrance. Actually, no, Grand Entrance is pretty good for... It's like an insurance skill, but let's put on a Flummox for now. Because that's a ranged skill that can be used in slot 2. Like, come hither. Wow, more food. I don't need more food. As I have stated very much before, I have the mill built, so there are no random hunger checks. Kind of wondering why I even brought this much food then, in that case. There you go, eat some. Ah, there's the snakes. Snakes! Snakes everywhere! Okay, this is probably not the fight to use Flummox on. I was hoping that would crit the stealth one. Oh well. Well, we've almost killed all of them on round 1. That guard is going to do you no good. I have... You know, it would be really good if I could nab the Stabilizing Tiller or the Piercing Quarrel in this mission. I know its odds are low because there's like over 100 Butcher's Circus trinkets. But, I mean, could happen. Let's try and nullify this bleeding damage. That is still a lot of bleed. That's 12 bleed on a basic melee skill. Resistant disease again, somehow.
The flesh is knit.
The flesh is lit, fam. Oh, great. You know, it's better to get the 0 heals out of the way now before they're actually, like... I'm actually in a bad spot. Just kill that, why not?
This expedition at least promises success.
Stack some more Aegis scales for my file, those are always useful. Ringmaster also has a decent trap disarm chance. Not great, like not Highwayman or Bounty Hunter level, but pretty good. It's like a 30% base. That's better than everyone else on my entire team, because I'm running a bunch of guys who couldn't disarm a trap if their life depended on it.
As the light gains purchase,
You'd think the occultist would be able to, but
lifted,
no.
and purpose is made clear.
Let's go for vulnerability hex plays here. So flummox this buffoon. There is a chance that the Ringmaster will say the buffoon is flummoxed after using flummox. It is very entertaining. She just throws the bloody things at them too. Lep's about to take a 20 crit to the face or something. If only she could flummox the first rank. Speaking of flummox, a move like flummox will be very useful in the circus where you have shit like a arbalist causing chaos constantly in the back lines and can't be stunned by anything. How much accuracy is that?
Cuts on its own.
It's way too much accuracy. I didn't mean to do that, I meant to right click. 8 from Quirk, that's Prismatic Eye, and Natural Eye, and Building, and Trinket. And she's just got too much. Probably want to actually try and pour on the damage here. Resisted the bleed. That's bad. Jeez, this Arbalist isn't going to be able to do anything for a bit. At least she can bowler in the 4th slot.
Sedated.
Come on, kill. There we go.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I mean, I killed a Shambler. I reckon that overconfidence is like not even a threat at this point. Sure, I got hit by a trap. Boo-hoo.
And not the rule.
Like, what can even kill me at this point? Like, a giant and a Virago at the same time? That's probably all that could. Alright, let's get this buff up. This buff is just crazy. Wait, really? That's 140% plays double 55. Well, this doesn't apply damage over time, so even if the leper goes to death's door, that 1 HP per round for 2 rounds is going to keep him safe. Also, I've got Abdul over here stacking up stats. That's a bleed. There we go. That's the debuff I wanted. I mean, marking the leper does nothing. It does like 1 to 0 damage.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Oh, just repositioning myself in my chair. I need to get a new chair, honestly. It's been a while. This one's lost its charm and its durability. Yeah, nice. You know what, I want to try and flummox this buffoon. Maybe she only says it when she scores a crit with flummox. It could be the case.
Confluence of skill and purpose.
Surprised they didn't even hit the Ringmaster with the accuracy debuff. Also, by the way, destroying a corpse while you have this buff counts as well. Okay, she doesn't do it when she gets a crit.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Right, buff Riku. No, it's no buff Riku. Buff Riku has to be one of the worst jokes that I've ever told in Darkest Dungeon. But, I mean, it just can't escape my mind. My mind is filled with thoughts of Buff Riku. Why do I have this bandage in my inventory? It's because the Arbalest bought it. I should probably use it at some point. Trapped.
Mechanical hazards.
And forced to fight.
Possessed by evil intent.
Possessed by rat. I need a mod for Darkest Dungeon that just replaces all of the ancestors' quotes with things about rats. Wow. I just wanted to say the buffoon is flummoxed. Oh, this guy's dead. Wow, survived. Survived an Arbalest shot while marked. Oh well. He's not gonna live to next turn. He's got 0 speed. And minus 20 dodge. Up in smoke. You know what, let's take a bow. Get that buff going for next combat. Take a bow is probably really good against bosses.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Fortunately, I've got no bosses to actually fight in this file anymore. Like, I could fight the Garden Guardian, and that's about it. Like, other than that, I need to play Endless Mode. Another creature, murder. Oh, let's just go for damage. It's a shame I don't really have things to say in between turns. I do have the increased speed mod as well.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
The mob shall have its blood. I need to, like, find a stack of books to burn with this, Ringmaster. Just to try and force Affliction or Virtue. It's kind of hard when your class is a stress healer. Alright, more slimes. It's the slime tuber. Okay, I should probably stop using that. It's not really that good of a skill. The buffoon is flummoxed. I don't get how that's a stun. It's like you're throwing 2 little dolls at some slime boys. They can't do anything special against this ectoplasm. I think they needed that part. Which part? They're a fucking slime.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I've got my hand on my keyboard wrong. I meant to control shift click.
Than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Boogeymen. Oh, boogity boo. Right. Black Diamond Mirror. That's exactly the same as it was in Butcher's Circus. Probably better in Butcher's, not Butcher's Circus, in base game, because Antiquarian has such not really good trinkets in base game. There's no Materia Pestis. Materia Pestis probably sucks in this game mode because just how bad Antiquarian's Blight skill is. Right, what? Prestigious Aura. It's probably not that bad, but eh. Then he died anyway, what bad luck. Final coin flip again. Speed, dodge, dodge, dodge. I mean, I guess it is good that the Ringmaster's going to be going most likely first.
May we find victory.
But the Leper doesn't need dodge. Okay, this Leper has Risk Taker and Focus Ring, so he's effectively losing 18 dodge. So, and he's not a dodgy unit by default. It's not like it matters. There's a Cultist, however, who has 58 dodge though, so he's not going to get hit. Keep in mind that Tactics is one of the best skills in the game. by skills, I mean camping skills. And that grants 10 dodge to your entire party. I guess, though, it is a coin flip whether you get the speed or the dodge. If it gave you only dodge, it would probably be better than tactics. Actually, no, I take that back. Tactics gives you 8 crit. Wait, oh no, coin flip is 4 time. So yeah, it's debatable whether it's actually better than tactics. Most likely not, but we'll see. Or we won't. Also, by the way, you are limited to 1 Ringmaster per team comp, so you can't use 4 of them. Okay, that's the end. I mean, I want to get into one more fight. There we go. Here are some worthy enemies. Called Hateful Virago. And that's why I used Vial of Sand, because there was no way I was getting that debuff off without that. Still did, like, minimum damage, though. Obliterate. That's still gonna be a, from death comes life. Kick his ass, babe. This move is the only reason why the Virago is hated. Destroyed. Alright, you're not gonna dodge my leper. Just flummox this buffoon. I was hoping to double kill the mushroom and the witch. Whatever. Oh. The fight doesn't end when the mushroom, like, until the mushroom is dead. I wonder if the mushroom has an enemy priority. And by that I mean anti-stall. Hey, a juke tapestry.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well, we exit the mission with 1 stress. That's very good.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
So you're gonna have to use that camping skill like 100 times in order to get every trinket from Butcher's Circus. On guard, the egg. Oh, great. Kinda sucks. Oh well, it's fine. I have plenty of time.
Trouble yourself
money.
not with the cost of this.
I can get another Twilight Dreamer
end affords you broad tolerance in your
obelisk.
choice of means.
Like, this is an obelisk I got from this very thing. It's the only way to get more Twilight Dreamers in your roster, but I don't want another obelisk. I barely use this one, even though she's got Natural Eye, Crimson Eye, Eagle Eye, Prismatic Eye. She's got like 3 eyes. Like, what the hell? It's like under the bandage is like her 3rd eye. It's like the mantra thing. Also, I forgot to mention, but you can find Ringmasters constantly in the stagecoach. It's not just an event thing. So, yeah, that was the Ringmaster. Here's another trinket she has, plus 20% stress. And wants to kill chance to become a fan favorite, which is the light thing. And on attack kill, buffs self with your stress relief skills. Which basically buffs the stress healing that you do with fan favorite. So yeah, it's pretty good. Got her Crimson Court trinket already. Oh yeah, I'll show off her Color of Madness trinket, which I haven't bought because it's not that good, it seems. When you kneel yourself, or use kneel, it either buffs you for 20% crit or gives you plus 70% stress relief skills, which is... What? I don't get the stress relief skills point. 20% crit makes sense, but, like, what stress relief skill would you use? Would you use kneel and then instantly, like, use take a bow? Why would you do that? Is it really worth it? Probably not. But yeah, you can use this to buff stress relief skills, and you can stress heal the party. It's pretty good synergy. But yeah, that was a little showcase of the Ringmaster. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely try this mod out. It's really fun. And it makes stress healing not tedious. Probably not very consistent though. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.